Hey, keep your hands up. If you don't follow our directions, we cannot guarantee your safety. I believe you have a firearm on you.
On April 1st, 2022, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex following reports of a woman pointing a gun at her neighbors during an altercation.
Hello.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. What's going on?
Do you speak Spanish?
Nope. What's going on?
My neighborhood in the first floor. In this moment,
Is it 204?
yes,
The window that's right there.
it's in the first floor.
Bottom floor.
It's it's gone in my
They threatened us
Sorry.
with a gun.
For what
yes,
reason? What happened prior to that?
They spit on the front door for no reason, and when my parents go to their apartment, they had a gun and they threatened us with a gun.
Do you know the language line phone number? I don't generally trust the family translators.
I didn't think it was a big deal if it's not like, you're not using the suspect's like sister to translate.
Officers contacted a translator line, and the couple explained that a young couple had been harassing them since they moved into the apartment complex, including using racial slurs and repeatedly vandalizing their vehicle. They expressed fear for their family's safety.
So just to confirm, it was the female of the apartment that had the gun and pointed it at the female here.
Okay, entonces para confirmar, quien tenía el arma era la muchacha de la que le apuntó usted, ¿verdad?
Sí.
La señorita.
sí, sí.
And did she verbalize? Did she verbalize any threats when she pointed the gun at her? Did she threaten to shoot her? Did she threaten to kill her?
Ella cuando la estuvo apuntando a usted, ¿le lanzó alguna amenaza o
Sí, sí. Ella nos dijo, latinos malditos, les voy a matar.
Yeah, she said to us, you damn Latins, we're going to kill you.
And that was after they had spit on their door handle?
Y eso fue después de que ellos escupieron en su manija
Sí,
de la puerta.
sí.
So did they see him spit on the door handle?
¿Ustedes vieron a esta persona escupir en la manija de la puerta?
Sí.
Okay, thank you for your help. We're gonna have to work on some stuff here for a little bit, but I appreciate your help.
Thank you. If that's all for interpreter, thank you for using our services.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Felony harassment or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she claims that the male spit on their door handle, made some racially derogatory comments towards them, and then when she was asking why they did that, the girl came out with a gun and said that she was gonna kill you Latins. Racially.
Or I guess just check with Wortman if he wants to try and do a call out, or just we have her identified.
Well, I'm just gonna call her on the. Yeah, they live right next to each other. Are they they live right next to you, or they live above you? Below you?
Yes. And the first
So they live underground,
I live
and then
in
you live
the
on the
second
main.
floor, and us live
So like this one right here, you live up the first steps,
They're one
and they live down.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be trying to contact the person with the gun. Is there a way if you guys can just maybe park your car somewhere up there while we're dealing with this? Just maybe park it another block up so you're not right in front of here. Is that okay? Okay. Yeah, because we're gonna be here trying to see if she'll come out and. I mean, if that's your protocol. Otherwise, I mean, we're just trying to see if we can handle this just by talking her to come out and.
Whatever it's easier.
Yeah. I just want you guys to just move somewhere because you're right in front of where the people are.
It sounds like a culmination of, I don't know, I guess there's a bunch of noise complaints in the history from 104. So I don't know if this is stuff coming to a head from a year's worth of neighborly problems or whatnot. These people say that they've never had any of their own problems, you know, they've never caused any issues. Today they observed the male half that's in there apparently spit on their door handle. They went out and confronted him about why they did that. He said because they're basically because they're Mexican or Hispanic, Latin. And then while they were in an argument about that, the female came out with a black handgun and pointed it at the female victim and said she was going to kill them because they're Latin. So like almost like a malicious harassment type deal as well.
So they're in 102?
They're in 104. So bottom.
Suspects are on the bottom?
Suspects are on the bottom level. Victims live right above them. We have the victims over there. She has a phone number in Spillman, so.
Okay, we can try and we can call it and say, come on out. We're not going away. We need to deal with this now. What's her name?
Anissa Houston.
Before contacting the woman, officers gathered additional details.
Did she witness any of this? Did you see any of this?
Yes.
You did see it? What did you see?
The only thing I saw is that they were, well, the guy was walking to our door and then he just spit on the front door.
Was your front door open when that happened?
No, it wasn't open.
So how did you guys see that?
Oh, because we were like, right, my mom was coming down and they were like going, but then when they saw us, they went up and then they started, then they spit on the door.
So where were you guys at? Were you outside?
Yes, we were outside and then
Okay, because I'm still a little bit confused, so maybe you can clarify this for me. Okay. So in this entire interaction that's happened, were you guys inside your apartment?
No, we
or
were
you were
outside.
in the parking lot?
we were outside.
You're in the parking lot.
Yes.
Okay. And you just saw those people walk up from their apartment unit
Yeah.
up to your door,
Yes.
and you watched them spit on the door handle.
Yeah.
So then you came over and confronted them about that? Is
Yeah.
that what happened?
Yes.
And then he said, the guy said something about spitting
Latinos, yes.
spitting on the door because
They
they're
said-
Latino?
Yeah, we were Latin, and then they said that we were gross.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, and so at that point, where are you guys all standing during that
we were
interaction?
standing outside.
Outside, like on the curb in front of the
Yes.
building?
Yes.
Okay.
In front of the
Okay,
building.
and so and so from there, where did you guys go?
Then we came to our car, and then then my mom. Well, they both go to their apartment, and then they knock on the door and tell them.
So you guys went to your apartment?
No, we went to.
Okay, so you
their
say they,
apartment.
so
yeah.
they is them. They
Yeah.
went to their own apartment.
Yeah.
You're still standing out in the parking lot.
Yes.
And then what happened?
They opened the door and then they pointed at us with a gun.
Okay, where were they standing when they did that?
They were standing in front in el departamento.
Ella salió y nos apuntó.
Desde
She-
su puerta.
Yeah, from her door she pointed at us with the gun.
Okay. And then what did she say when she says she threatened her?
She said, "We're gonna kill you and you're disgusting."
That's when she had the gun?
Yes.
Have you guys had problems with them over the year?
Yes.
And what are the nature of the problems?
They started.
Noise complaints?
Yes,
Is it,
noise
okay.
complaints.
What is the complaint? That you guys are too loud?
Yes, and then when we're too loud, they just bang on the door.
Okay.
So on the floor.
Dile que
on the
cuando
door.
tú te ríes, ellos
And
golpean.
you said it's a black handgun?
Yes.
Okay. All right, just keep waiting.
The couple in question was spotted leaving their apartment a minute later.
You're under arrest and we have reason to believe you have a weapon on you. If you fail to comply, we're going to shoot you with a 40 millimeter. It's going to hurt. Walk backwards.
Nope.
No. Because we're investigating a gun-related crime. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want you to get hurt. So walk toward us.
Hey, keep your hands up. If you don't follow our directions, we cannot guarantee your safety. I believe you have a firearm on you.
Hey, you not reach for anything. Hands up. Hands up in the air. Put your hands on top of your head. There you go. Now walk back towards us. I realize you got sandals on. It's hard. Turn around, face away from me. Put your hands on top of your head.
Put your hands under there.
Stick your phone in your pocket. No, you're under arrest. Assault and second degree and malicious harassment. Yes. Okay. Well, we're gonna answer all those questions in a minute.
You have the right to remain silent, so You wanna? What's that?
We'll go talk to him.
You can go talk to him now. Come on, come back here.
Everything's being audio, video recorded.
Do you live in the apartment with her? Okay. So we're here. We're investigating a dispute between you guys and a neighbor.
Pat your pockets, okay, bud?
In that dispute, it was alleged there was a gun that was used in a crime, okay? So what we would like is permission to go inside of the apartment and recover that gun. You have a right to refuse that permission, and if you do, we are going to ask a judge for consent for a search warrant. So it's entirely up to you. We can ask the judge, or we can make it a lot easier and quicker, but it's entirely up to you and her.
I think she should make that choice.
Okay, so we'll talk to her first, but we're going to need your decision as well. So we'll ask her first and then go from there, okay?
I'm going to read you your rights, and if you haven't been told, you're being recorded, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand each of the rights as I've explained them to you? So do you wish to talk to us understanding your rights? Okay.
Okay.
Have you been told what you're being... Okay. Officer Shaw will give you the lowdown.
Okay, so you have no idea. This is you're being recorded, by the way. You have no idea why we're here. Is that the case? Did you have any sort of interaction earlier within the last hour with anybody that would lead somebody to call 911?
The neighbors were yelling and screaming.
The neighbors were yelling and screaming.
And they spit on our doorknob. We literally just cleaned it.
They spit on your doorknob?
Yes.
Okay.
We just
So
cleaned it. You could smell the Clorox.
So can you tell me about that interaction and what happened?
We were like my car's the gray one right there.
Okay, the Kia?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were going inside, and they started walking. Or there
You're
was
going inside from your car?
Yeah, we just
Okay.
went home because I was getting food.
Okay.
Their car is somewhere over there.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like a blue one?
I don't know.
Okay.
There was just a girl standing outside. By the
Okay.
cars.
So you saw the car?
Yeah.
And then
Well,
what?
I just saw. I knew that it had to. Anyways, so can I like point? Sorry, I'm tugged with my hands.
It's fine.
So we were walking down those little stairs and
To your unit?
yeah,
Okay.
and I was going like already down the stairs of my apartment, and they were coming down their stairs because they have to come from above, you know. And apparently they bumped into him, and
They bumped into who?
Jason.
Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they bumped into him, and they're like, he said they could have said excuse me, and I turned around and I said excuse you, and I went inside. And then he went outside. I'm just eating my food, which is still on the table, and I hear them, like the guy, come to the door, like you know, making that noise for spit, and I see him like bending over spitting, and the neighbors have a camera, you could see them spitting. And I literally was telling him, like, get away. They're yelling and cursing and, like, talking in Spanish. And I don't even know what they're saying. And then they started, like, she started recording me. I just saw her phone.
Where were they at when this was happening?
Like, where the stairs meet.
Okay. So, then what happened?
I was telling them to do it again. Because they were spitting. I'm like, spit again. Please, spit again.
The door was open when this happened?
Yeah, because they're being recorded. I'm like, spit again, please. And I just closed the door and went inside because she started like pulling her phone out after she spit on my door, or he did.
Okay. Did you make any threats to them at all about what you would do if they kept spitting on the door? Did you say you'd kick their ass, kill them, shoot them, anything like that?
I'm 5'5". He's a grown man.
It doesn't. I mean, that's neither here nor there. Did you think about calling 911 when this was going on?
I told Jason to, but he said like there's no point because they were already calling.
Okay.
We could hear them outside.
Did you threaten them with a weapon of any sort?
No, they're just over here yelling at us and screaming.
Okay. Did you point a gun at anyone? Okay. Do you own a gun?
Yes.
Which, before you continue, which neighbors do you say had cameras that would have seen this?
Next to me. They're really
Next to you?
nice. Yeah.
So what unit would that be?
103.
103?
check on it.
Yeah.
So,
So-
we're the same. Last person also did the same area consent to search for.
She lied, and as she mentioned, the incident was captured on her neighbor's camera. Shortly after the couple went inside, the man returned and did exactly what they had accused the other couple of, spitting on their doorknob. The couple overheard it and returned to confront the man.
Why you calling me? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, Armada. Do it again. Do it again.
After reviewing the footage, officers obtained a warrant to search the home and retrieve the firearm.
Do the usual way we do it.
I'm gonna bring you back a case number here if you want to hang out.
Did you say there's something you wanted from your place?
Am I leaving?
Yes, you're going to jail. So
What?
I can ask your
Can I get a jacket?
I can ask your friend to get some stuff for you, and you can bring it to my car since we'll be there for a second.
So
Does
what?
she have a jacket or something?
Yeah,
Can
so
you get one with the hood?
yeah, so we have footage of everything, just so you're aware that there's footage of everything that happened, and that's why you're going to jail tonight.
Okay, so when do I go home? I don't understand how this works.
You'll see a judge, and you'll know what you're being charged with, and then they'll either deny you a bail or they'll give you a bail, and if you post it, you go home until the next trial date or court scheduled date.
So the only way I go home is bail?
Sometimes they just let you out without bail, and just if you've never done anything before, they might just say, make sure you come to your court date, a warrant will be issued for your arrest, kind of thing.
Should I keep my phone?
It's up to you. I mean, I can take it and turn it off, so that way when you get released, they'll give you your phone back.
I think that'd be
You
better.
can
So I was gonna
ask for
say,
that.
give me some
Just
time.
stand there real quick. I'm gonna open this door. You also have her phone. She'd like to take that with her.
Oh, I can't really put it on. Can I put on my jacket?
You want to wear one?
Yeah.
I mean, I can put it on your, kind of here on top.
Huh?
I'm gonna call your sister.
Do you have the numbers?
You want it around your back or just on your lap?
Oh, I can't. Well, I'm on my back, I guess. Call my sister.
What's your number? Go ahead.
3237.
We'll make a phone call to RP.
And so if you want to get her phone, I'll turn it off, but that way she'll have some battery when she gets out.
Call her phone?
Well, she wants her cell phone. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go with her. Okay. What's your plan tonight? You going somewhere? You going back to your apartment?
Just planning on going to get some pets.
Okay. I'm just going to caution you that I know it's hard that we're leaving and you're beefing with your neighbors, but if we come back out here again, usually somebody else has to go to jail. So I'm going to tell them the same thing. Don't talk to each other. Don't interact with each other. This is now a criminal case, and the courts will take it from here. You guys don't have to ever speak to each other again, okay? All right.
The woman was charged with assault with a firearm, as her actions of pointing a firearm at someone constituted the use of a deadly weapon to intimidate or threaten, meeting the legal criteria for this charge under Washington state law, even though the weapon was not discharged. The woman was sentenced to 12 months of probation, 200 hours of community service, and required to attend anger management classes. She was also fined $1,000 in order to move out of the neighborhood as part of the court's ruling. No jail time was imposed due to her lack of prior criminal history.